First, on Fox News at 4, a person is dead and several are injured after a shooting in downtown Mobile. We're bringing you the latest in the investigation. And is there a new lead in the Guthrie case? Investigators are now looking at evidence found not far from the scene of the crime. What we know now, coming up.
And we are tracking some stubborn cloud cover hanging out over the area. And we're looking ahead, too, to Fat Tuesday. We'll have an update in your forecast.
First on the Gulf Coast with breaking news and weather. Fox 10 News starts now.
Well, hi there, and thank you for looking in. It's Monday. I'm Shelby Myers. Lenise Lagon has the day off. Thanks for watching Fox 10 News at 4. And first at 4, we continue to follow our top story. 2 shootings marring the post-parade celebrations last night in downtown Mobile. Mobile Police Chief William Jackson says police first believed the shootings were related. Now investigators believe they are not. The first shooting took place just before 11 p.m. near the intersection of Dolphin and Joachim Streets. Chief Jackson says 5 men and 2 women suffered gunshot wounds, including one victim who remains in critical condition. Police do not yet have a suspect or a motive. The second shooting took place minutes later, a block away in the parking lot between Joachim and Conti Streets. That's across from the Sanger Theater. Chief Jackson says that was an attempted robbery. He says the would-be robber, identified as 21-year-old Javeli Alexander, died from a gunshot fired by the victim. He says the two exchanged 28 rounds. Chief Jackson says the shootings happened despite heavy police presence downtown.
There were probably 45 to 50 officers in the area when this happened, whether it be on foot or on horseback, so it was saturated with patrols. And we had just moved additional resources to that area just moments before this happened.
Well, aside from the victim in critical condition, the chief says the other 6 people in the first shooting who were hit by gunfire suffered grazed wounds. Fox 10's Brittany Kirby will be live from MPD headquarters on Fox 10 News at 5 with more on this continuing coverage. All right, let's take a live look outside. As you can see, pretty clear out there. The barricades are up, a little bit of cars coming and going. They don't have long before those parades kick back up in downtown Mobile. It is Lundi Gras. You're taking a live look at where all the action will be shortly. It's been a little bit of an overcast day, Jason, but overall not bad weather.
Not bad, but a little tough with the low clouds in the forecast today, and these low clouds just kind of snuck in here. They actually are gone in Baldwin County and around Pensacola. So it's beautiful on that side of the bay. The clouds just been hanging out over Mobile.
Now, does that mean any rain for our parades tonight?
No rain for the parades tonight, Shelby, and this really shows the situation with the clouds. I mean, look at Baldwin County, almost completely cloud-free except for Fort Morgan Road area. Some clouds right along the eastern shore, but it's clearing fast. Pensacola, we've been sunny most of the day, and the cloud cover here just really stubborn over the western edge of the forecast area. No rain out of that cloud cover, though. Looks pretty good. Here's your high-res futurecast for tonight, and we may see some patchy fog tonight and some drizzle, but we're not expecting any significant rain. It looks like we're going to have a mixture of clouds and sun tomorrow on Fat Tuesday with a high around 70 degrees, and the forecast looks pretty quiet into Ash Wednesday, although a few isolated showers are possible on Ash Wednesday. For tonight's parades, the IMs in order of doves on Parade Route F, and 6:30 is the time for the parade. It will be in the upper 50s. We'll have partly cloudy skies for that one. For this evening in Fairhope, the Order of Mystic Magnolias, 57 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Here is the fogcast, and we are concerned about a little patchy fog developing over the western edge of the forecast area early tomorrow morning, but it's not expected to be a widespread dense fog situation. We are seeing clouds, but mainly rain-free through the overnight hours with lows in the 50s tonight. Coming up, we're going to track your temperatures and your forecast for Fat Tuesday. It looks like we are going to be rain-free, but a little cool at times. I'll have more on that coming up.
Oh yeah, the Mardi Gras festivities are continuing tonight, as we've been talking about for Lundi Gras in downtown Mobile. The Infant Mystics and Order of Doves will parade on Route F. In Baldwin County, the Order of Mystic Magnolias will parade through downtown Fairhope. All parades get underway at 6:30. And if you can't make it, don't worry, Fox 10 has you covered. We're going to be streaming the parades on the Fox 10 Gulfstream app, which you can download on your Samsung, Apple, Roku, or Amazon TV. And that coverage, it's going to continue through Fat Tuesday, so you don't miss a single throw. In Baldwin County, for the 47th year, Gulf Shores will kick off Mardi Gras Day on the Gulf Coast with what could be its biggest parade yet. There are 50 entries in tomorrow's parade, way more than the last few years. City officials say fewer restrictions on who can enter, a much lower entry fee, and more relaxed insurance requirements are to credit for the increased participation. This is also the first year since 2020 the city has moved the parade route back to Highway 59. It's a much longer route with more room for parade goers to spread out and patronize businesses that are there. With the changes come longer traffic detours that you do need to be aware of. City leaders say to plan ahead and get an early start.
At 9:35 in the morning, the bridge southbound traffic will cease. So when you get to the south side of the bridge at 20th, you'll have to either go east or west and go over toward Orange Beach and go around Canal Road, or if you're heading west to Fort Morgan, you'll have to go through the neighborhood and pop out on Fort Morgan Road.
The Gulf Shores Mardi Gras Parade starts at 10 a.m. at Clubhouse Drive and ends at Beach Boulevard. Fox 10 News kicks off our Fat Tuesday coverage from there in the morning. Hal Sherrick is going to be bringing you all the exciting action from the beach. And of course, as we have for decades, we are your home for Fat Tuesday coverage. We're going to be covering tomorrow's parades from the first until the last. Our live coverage starts at 6 in the morning, and all the parades will start streaming at 10 a.m. You can take part in Fat Tuesday from the comfort of your own home, on air, or on our website, fox10tv.com, or on the free Gulfstream app.
All right, looking at the roads right now, you can see those stubborn low clouds over Mobile. It's actually sunny the further east you go. Looks like the traffic is frozen there, but it is moving on Interstate 10. Let's take a look at the situation. And obviously along the parade routes, it's just not a good situation. You can see how slow things are trying to come into town there around the Spring Hill Avenue area. We've got a lot of parades going on through the evening hours, and so that's going to have an impact. But the interstates are clear. Baldwin County is in good shape. And we go over to Pensacola with a little slowdown. Looks like westbound on I-10 between I-110 and Pensacola Highway, and that's about it. So we'll keep watching traffic. Most of it's parade related today with the slowdowns around downtown Mobile.
All right, Jason, thank you for that. Your continuing coverage now. Congress is out of town, and a deadlock over funding the Department of Homeland Security continues with little progress in negotiations. Funding lapsed over the weekend as Democrats and Republicans debate immigration reforms. Border Czar Tom Homan says frozen funding for the Department of Homeland Security will not impact the Trump administration's immigration enforcement operations. Senate Democrats withheld support of a funding package in the wake of the shooting deaths of Alex Preddy and Renee Good by federal immigration agents in Minneapolis last month. Democrats want reforms, including tighter parameters around search and arrest warrants and requiring immigration and customs enforcement agents to wear body cameras and remove masks. Republicans note ICE is already funded via last summer's so-called Big Beautiful Bill, and other DHS agencies will feel the shutdown's brunt.
This whole thing about shutting down DHS to prove a point, I think it's political theater, to be honest with you.
They are smashing in windows, dragging people out of cars, breaking into people's homes without warrants. We need protection against that.
Most DHS personnel are considered essential, meaning they're on the job but without pay until a funding agreement is reached. The search for Nancy Guthrie reaching its 16th day now. Investigators are focused on a glove found just 2 miles from her Tucson home. Fox News multimedia reporter Asher Red has more.
More than 2 weeks after Nancy Guthrie went missing, a glove found near her home has been tested for DNA. The glove is one of 16 found in the area, most belonging to searchers. But investigators say this one contains DNA from an unknown male and appears to match the glove seen in surveillance video from Nancy's front porch.
Most crime scene gloves are going to hit you right here. That's not the case here. So I think we're on to something.
The DNA profile will go to a national database known as CODIS to see if there is a match among more than 19 million offenders. If not, experts say it could be put through a genealogy database to identify possible relatives of the individual.
You're going to do your best to at least eliminate some innocent reason why that DNA is there. Without that, at least it could give you potential leads to moving forward.
Meanwhile, TMZ says it's received a fourth email from the person claiming to know who kidnapped Nancy Guthrie. They're once again demanding $50,000 in Bitcoin up front, writing, quote, "I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them," end quote. Though Fox cannot independently confirm that reporting.
If you're worried about getting this money, and you really do have this information, send it to us. We will forward it to the FBI, and that way there's a record that we have that you supplied this information.
Meanwhile, the Pima County Sheriff says the clothing worn by the suspect in the surveillance video appears to be from Walmart, but it's not only available there. In Tucson, Arizona, Asher Red, Fox News.
Well, still ahead here on Fox 10 News at 4, wishes for the new year. Find out how crowds are celebrating the Chinese Lunar New Year and what Year of the Horse could mean for you. Also, a toddler finds the perfect strategy for those claw machines. And a 9-week-old highway patrol trainee is getting ready for the job. We've got those stories and more in today's Take a Look at This. But first, there's all that sun you can see over there at the beach in Baldwin County. This is our live look at Orange Beach. Yeah, Jason told us the clouds had moved on from that area and into Mobile, and you can see people are enjoying it out there, getting a little walk on the beach right on that shoreline. We'll be right back on your Lundi Gras here. This is Fox News at 4. Well, Hollywood is mourning the loss of legendary actor Robert Duvall. According to a Facebook post from his wife, the Oscar-winning actor passed away at his home surrounded by loved ones on Sunday. She called him a beloved husband, cherished friend, and one of the greatest actors of our time. Duvall is best known for his roles in The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. His career spanned 7 decades and earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor in the 1983 film Tender Mercies. Duvall was 95 years old.
All right, Mardi Gras Park, pretty quiet out right now in Mobile or in downtown Mobile, but we do have parades going on in other parts of downtown right now. All-In Credit Union planner for tomorrow, checking this out as we look at our Mardi Gras planner for your Fat Tuesday. It should be fairly comfortable, but we're going to be right near the immediate coast, and that's going to give us a little bit of a breeze off the water. I'm thinking mid-60s at 11 o'clock, upper 60s at 2 o'clock, mid-60s at 5 o'clock. Just a little bit cool downtown for Fat Tuesday, and we're not expecting any significant rain tomorrow, but some drizzle is possible, especially early in the day. Today was a tough one. We had a really beautiful situation in Pensacola all day. Baldwin County got better as the day went on, but Mobile's been stuck in the clouds, and you can pretty much cut the area in half. And you can see this shrinking area of cloud cover. It's been very, very stubborn, and that's why temperatures have really been all over the board today. If you look at it, Pensacola at 66, 71 Molino, 69 in Milton, but underneath the clouds, we're only at 61 in Mobile. We're at 59 in Lucedale, so that cloud cover having almost a 10-degree impact on the temperatures. Looking at tomorrow, it'll be a little milder. Just keep in mind the breeze off the bay will keep temperatures in check near downtown. West Mobile at 72 tomorrow, 70 in Fairhope, 72 for Bay Minette, 75 in Admore and Monroeville. And then looking ahead, this is what we're seeing for the rest of the week. So tomorrow, we'll call it partly sunny and 72 degrees for Fat Tuesday. Ash Wednesday, we're going to start introducing some isolated showers, and that's going to be possible really on Thursday as well. The other thing going on is that it's going to turn into a very unseasonably warm scenario as we move into the second part of the week. Thursday's high is 80. Friday's high is 81. We could see some scattered showers and thunderstorms by Friday and Saturday as a very slow-moving front approaches the area. Overnight lows will be above normal as well, so that brings in some fog concerns at night. And we'll finally clear out, it looks like, Sunday and Monday. It'll be a little bit cooler in the long range in your extended forecast. So things look fine for Fat Tuesday. That's the bottom line. Beyond that, temperatures run above average with increasing rain chances by the end of the week.
I think that is a very important and positive forecast, Jason. Thank you very much. Good weather tomorrow, y'all, so celebrate and be safe. Well, speaking of celebrating, festivities get underway in Hong Kong to mark the Lunar New Year. Crowds gathered to light and plant incense sticks as they make wishes for the Chinese New Year. Lighting incense symbolizes purification, renewal, and respect, with fragrant smoke carrying prayers to heaven. The streets of Hong Kong were also filled with shoppers buying flowers to decorate homes to celebrate. The first day of the Lunar New Year, also known as the Spring Festival in China, is tomorrow. It will mark the start of the Year of the Horse in the Chinese zodiac. A mischievous toddler gets stuck in a ball pit and his rescue becomes quite the show. And in Virginia, it's Lassie who tumbles down a well, not Timmy. Plus, a furry 9-week-old is the newest recruit with the North Dakota Highway Patrol. Colin Jeffrey has today's Take a Look at this.
A toddler in Missouri found a foolproof way to win at those tricky claw machines. Just climb inside it while visiting a recreation center in Webster Groves with his family.
I literally glanced over there. He was pretend playing with the claw machine.
2-year-old Cooper King wasn't satisfied just pretending, so he took matters into his own hands.
They were just like, Cooper, your son is in the claw machine. And I just like...
The police department, fire department, and even someone from the vending machine company all came out and got the disappointed toddler out of the machine. Cooper was clearly having the time of his life, and everyone seemed to have a pretty good sense of humor about it too, with posts of his adventure going viral. In Lynchburg, Virginia, a rescue of a different kind saved a dog after it fell down an old well. A family's 2-year-old dog, Winnie, was roaming outside near the abandoned well, which they thought had been filled and secured. When the ground gave way, the pooch plummeted about 50 feet to the bottom. Rescue crews worked near the unstable surface for about 3 hours, eventually lowering someone into the hole and successfully pulling Winnie to safety. She's now resting at home after her ordeal, left with just some minor injuries. Well, after 2 rescue stories, it's only right we highlight the next generation of rescuers. Introducing Bo. This good boy with floppy ears and face wrinkles is training to be a hard-nosed police canine who will search for missing people in North Dakota. But for now, the only thing this baby bloodhound is searching for is toys. For Take a Look at This, I'm Colin Jeffrey.
What a cute pup. When we come back from the silver screen to Harvard streets, find out why one actress is being honored as Woman of the Year and how fans are celebrating her arrival. We've got that story for you coming up.
Lexus of Mobile is proud to sponsor the Fox 10 Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which is stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
The Fox 10
deserve. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.
Well, Stranger Things star Maya Hawke tied the knot on Valentine's Day. The 27-year-old actress and singer married fellow musician Christian Lee Hudson in New York. She has famous parents, if you didn't know, Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. They were on hand to watch, of course. Several Stranger Things castmates also attended. Hawke joined the show in season 3 as a sarcastic and adventurous Robin Buckley. She continued on through its season 5 series finale. Loved her character. She's very fun and sarcastic is right. And congratulations in real life. I did not know until recently that she was what they call a Nepo baby, which basically means your parents are already in the industry, so you get a little bit of a way in. But I did not know her parents were also actors and actresses, and some of the great. Congrats to her. Well, dozens of cheering fans lining the streets of Cambridge, Massachusetts in honor of the Australian actress Rose Byrne. Later in the day, Byrne was scheduled to be named the 2026 Woman of the Year by Harvard University's Hasty Pudding Theatricals, and a celebratory roast in her honor planned. The 46-year-old Golden Globe Award winner and Oscar nominee for her leading role in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You waved to fans as her car made its way slowly through the streets near Harvard University. Byrne has also starred in many films, including Bridesmaids, Neighbors, Insidious, and Damages.
We are going to be in the parade today, but we're so excited to see Rose Byrne because we love her work. She's an iconic actress. She seems like a very down-to-earth person, so we're very excited to celebrate her here at Harvard today.
It is so exciting to be here today. I was actually just crowned last weekend, and I go to Harvard Business School, and this is my first appearance as Miss Cambridge. So I'm super excited to celebrate the arts and Rose and just be able to be in this community and celebrate women as well.
Well, the Pudding is the oldest theatrical organization in the nation and one of the oldest in the world. Since 1951, it has bestowed the award annually on actors including Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts, Scarlett Johansson, and Annette Bening. Continuing in your entertainment news, streaming romance takes center stage, unexpected cancellations, and a heavy metal documentary. Let's go to David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute.
For beings from opposing worlds, the desire is not the problem, but the world itself.
Season 4 of Bridgerton has set up several new love matches, but will they all endure? And does this latest look at part 2 of the new season provide any clues? All will become clear when the rest of Season 4 premieres February 26th on Netflix.
I believe that humanity still has a fighting chance. I believe that you have the power to change our fate.
The fate of Terminator Zero appears to be sealed. Series creator Mattson Tomlin says Netflix has canceled the animated franchise reboot after one season. Tomlin posted on social media, the critical and audience reception to it was tremendous, but at the end of the day, not nearly enough people watched it.
We watch the news every night and we see all this conflict going on.
Here's a look at the first clip from The Ballad of Judas Priest. The documentary looks at the enduring influence of the Grammy-winning heavy metal legends. It just premiered at the Berlin International Film Festival. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Well, next up, we're going to take a look at those big breaking stories headlining your news at 5, and then this.
This is really an outlier and really something that needs significant attention.
Yeah, a silent threat. Colorectal cancer deaths, they're rising among young adults. Now the deadliest cancer for those under 50. We're going to tell you the warning signs you should never ignore next. But first, Jason.
Low clouds hanging over the area today, but the sun is out at Orange Beach right now. Some areas are looking all right, other areas still gloomy. I'll have your forecast for Fat Tuesday coming up.
And in a car accident, don't hesitate. Call Dean Waite and Associates. I'm glad I did.
Committed to you. This is Fox 10 News.
And now's the time during Fox 10 News 4 that we get you caught up on what we're working on for Fox 10 News at 5. First, talking with people in Mobile for Mardi Gras about last night's shooting in downtown. What they are telling us is coming up. And then a Mobile County family of 3 has been missing for 3 weeks. The man arrested in their kidnapping has a criminal background spanning at least 3 states. What we're learning after speaking with an expert. And biodegradable beads are helping to make Mardi Gras more sustainable. We're talking with the Dauphin Island Sea Lab about them. We'll have those stories and more in about 30 minutes from now on Fox 10 News at 5.
All right, looking downtown right now with our Eastern Shore Toyota Hyundai Camry here from the Admiral. It's pretty quiet and very gray and gloomy around Mobile right now. Some parts of the area seeing some sunshine today and other areas have been stuck in the clouds. And we do have our Mardi Gras forecast up here on our Fox 10 weather app. May come in handy if you're making plans for tonight's IAMS parade or Fat Tuesday. We've got that for you free on our Fox 10 weather app. We're also tracking the forecast for both Pensacola and Mobile. We'll start in Pensacola tomorrow, and we do expect to see some morning clouds, but we're hopeful we'll get some sunshine in the middle of the day tomorrow. A little better chance of sun the further east you go. Highs in the upper 60s in Pensacola. And for downtown Mobile, you know, it's going to be a little cool. Our breeze out of the south at about 10 miles an hour will top out just shy of 70 degrees downtown tomorrow. Right now, looking at it here with our Dolphins cam and our All-In Credit Union view, it is 60 degrees in downtown Mobile. We've got the winds out of the east at about 5 miles an hour. And so we're hopeful we'll get a little sunshine before the day is over, but we're running out of time. Tonight at 6:30, the IMs and the Order of Doves on Parade Route F, 57 degrees for the parade. Cool, but no rain. And looking at our afternoon parades that are going on right now, it's been into the low 60s with that forecast for most of the afternoon. Checking out our downtown Mobile outlook, you can see the gray skies. The sun's trying to break out, but it's just a tough situation to get that clearing over on the Mobile County side of the bay. Baldwin County side definitely getting some sunshine right now. Futurecast says the clouds are going to come back overnight tonight. They may kind of push off to the west, and then they'll reform in the form of fog and low clouds right at daybreak tomorrow morning. So it will be a little cloudy to start things out on your Fat Tuesday. We get a little bit away from the water, though, and our temperature is going to be up around 72 degrees tomorrow on our Fat Tuesday. It will be cooler near downtown and down to Gulf Shores, where we have some parades tomorrow. 78 on Ash Wednesday, maybe an isolated shower. These are the forecast temperatures. Look at Thursday. We could hit 80 degrees. This is actually going to be a pretty warm week. Our coolest weather is what we're experiencing right now. And we'll hit 80 on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday we're going to be close. We'll have to watch out for some showers in that extended forecast, and I'll have more on that coming up.
All right, Jason, thank you. Well, Costco is retiring one of its old school methods. Instead of driving to a Costco location and filling out a paper form at the bakery or deli department, customers will soon be able to order custom cakes and deli trays directly from the company's mobile app and website. When ordering a cake, shoppers can choose sizes, shapes, flavors, designs, and inscriptions from a catalog of available cake options. Costco CEO says it's very exciting, this update. The retailer said the update will happen by the end of 2026. Well, according to This Old House, electricity rates went up in every single state in 2025, leading to higher heating bills for 43% of the nation. In this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Rachel DePompa catches up with the host of the show to find out ways you can save on your heating bills this winter.
This Old House says while natural gas bills are projected to be down 5% in the South compared to last winter, electricity costs will rise. Kevin O'Connor, the host of This Old House, says they analyzed consumption rates for homeowners on their heating bills, specifically looking at electric and gas usage, which is the predominant way most of us heat our homes. He says the biggest takeaway, nationally, the cost of heating a home with electricity is projected to rise 4% from last winter.
4% may not sound like a lot, but it's a big share of homeowners' wallets, and it's a sizable enough increase in heating costs that people will feel it. And they're going to immediately be thinking about, what can I do about it?
O'Connor says there are some things you can do in the short term to help keep those costs down.
Air infiltration is the big culprit. What is that? That's air getting around leaky windows, underneath doors. So sealing those things up with good weather stripping can make a big difference. Putting a sweep on the bottom of your door to cut down on the air movement. Putting your sash locks where the upper sash and the lower sash meet to tighten them up can do a lot. Adding air stripping around air sealing with some weather stripping around both of those perimeters.
O'Connor says there are changes you can make quickly, maybe over a weekend if you're thinking about longer-term fixes to save money. He says those include adding insulation, replacing windows, upgrading doors, or having your heating equipment tuned up and tested. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.
Well, public experts are calling for more vaccinations against measles as outbreaks continue spreading across the country. According to data from the CDC, there have been over 900 confirmed cases of measles as of February 12th, with 5 new outbreaks this year. The respiratory virus is spread via air droplets when someone contagious is coughing, sneezing, or talking. General symptoms may include fever or a runny nose. With the outbreaks threatening the U.S. measles elimination status, public health experts say the best and most efficient way to combat the spread is by getting the MMR shot.
2 doses of this vaccine is 97% effective in preventing measles cases. Plus, it protects the most vulnerable people, which are children under the age of 5.
I'm glad. I'm very, very glad that they're vaccinated. I don't have to be worried about them getting it no matter where they go.
The CDC recommends that children receive 2 doses of the vaccine, the first between 12 months and 15 months, and the second at 4 through 6 years old. It's now the deadliest cancer for U.S. adults under the age of 50. Colorectal cancer is increasingly killing younger people, including actor James Van Der Beek, who died last week at just 48 years old. Health experts say there are 5 warning signs you should never dismiss. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither goes over the red flags and explains how one action can not only detect cancer, but help prevent it.
It continues to be a concerning trend. Colorectal cancer is killing more young adults, with death rates rising in those under age 50 by more than 1% every year for more than 20 years, advancing this disease from the 5th most common cause of cancer death in the early to mid-90s to the most common in those under age 50 in 2023.
This is really an outlier and really something that needs significant attention.
Dr. William Dayhut with the American Cancer Society says deaths are declining for other cancers in young adults. It's only colorectal cancer deaths that continue to rise. There are 5 warning signs that many may dismiss: persistent abdominal pain, rectal bleeding, persistent diarrhea or constipation, unexplained weight loss, and iron deficiency anemia, often caused by hidden blood loss leading to fatigue and weakness.
Young people should not ignore any symptom that they find unusual, and that if they see their physician and they're told they're too young to have a problem, they probably need to see somebody else.
Dayhut says about half of the colorectal cancer deaths in young adults are in those between the ages of 45 and 49, and screening is lowest in that age group. A colonoscopy can find polyps, which can turn into cancer, and get rid of them.
If those polyps are removed, that reduces or can eliminate the risk of cancer from those polyps.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And Dr. DeHut there says it's unclear what is causing the rise in colorectal deaths in those under age 50. He believes heavy alcohol use, smoking, obesity, and lack of exercise and a good healthy diet with a lot of fiber could raise the risk. After the break, we are highlighting a child ready for their forever family. This week's Hope for a Home is next.
Ready
for the day ahead.
Fox 10 Good Day Gulf Coast, your only local station all morning long.
Well, Downing Street's Chief Mouser is celebrating 15 years on the job. Larry the cat was adopted by number 10 Downing Street in 2011 after the UK government admitted to an issue with rats in the building. The 19-year-old tabby has since served under 6 prime ministers and is still fit and healthy. Larry's caretakers say despite his old age, he was still seen catching mice just last year.
Let's kick it off with your Fat Tuesday forecast here. It looks like we'll have some pretty comfortable temperatures. We're going to be mainly in the 60s tomorrow. We're hopeful that we'll get some peaks of sun into the afternoon and might hit 70 in some spots, especially north of I-10, but near the water, places like Gulf Shores and Pensacola and downtown Mobile, it'll be a little bit cool. Rain chances are low. We don't expect much in the way of rain. Right now, we're still watching this real stubborn low cloud cover over the western edge of the forecast area. It's been a tough go with the clouds today. Some spots did see full sunshine today. Believe it or not, Pensacola's been sunny almost all day. Baldwin County cleared off nicely in the afternoon. The inland spots look better and better, but it's places like Leakesville, Lucedale, Mobile, Dauphin Island. We've been stuck in the clouds. Tomorrow, if we can get that sun out, I think we'll warm up pretty nicely to the north. A lot of middle 70s for daytime highs in the inland areas on your Fat Tuesday. And Mardi Gras Day 72 for West Mobile, a little closer to the upper 60s downtown, 68 in Pensacola for tomorrow. Here is our extended forecast, and this is what we're expecting. This week is going to be a little unsettled, so we have some rain chances from Ash Wednesday all the way into the back end of the week. Rain chances are fairly low, though. Wednesday and Thursday looks like isolated showers. Friday, scattered chances and some thunderstorms Saturday. It's a pretty weak system, but some thunder is possible. And look at the temperatures. 78 Wednesday, 80 Thursday, and 81 on Friday. It's going to be pretty warm around here. We do have a correction with the temperatures on Sunday and Monday as it gets much cooler behind the front. And to remind us that it's still, last half of February here in the calendar. But we are looking at some warm temperatures, unseasonably warm temperatures this week.
Today, Hope for a Home. Fox 10 is partnering with Heart Gallery Alabama to find families for some very special children. Heart Gallery Alabama is a nonprofit organization dedicated to finding forever families for children in Alabama's foster care system. Today, we want you to meet Tyvon.
I do a lot of work, lots of it.
14-year-old Tyvon puts 110% into everything he does. He's a hard worker, especially in school with big goals.
With exceptional grades.
The freshman enjoys working hard and also having fun.
Esports, competitions, and just goofing around with friends.
He likes to watch TV.
I mostly like to watch cartoons. One Piece, it's an anime.
His favorite colors are purple, black, red, and blue. His favorite foods are hot fries and honey buns. And he's happy to eat at a number of restaurants.
CC's or Golden Corral or Chick-fil-A.
Given the opportunity, Tyvon would love to go places.
I want to travel all over the world, really.
He's only a freshman, but he already has an idea of what he wants to do when he finishes school.
A YouTuber or a truck driver.
A goal he would love to share with a forever family. That and the qualities his friends say make him a great person to be around.
Honesty, kindness, and I'm really friendly.
If you want to learn more about Heart Gallery Alabama's program or how to adopt a child from the foster care system, we have a link for you on our website, fox10tv.com, giving you a chance to complete your family and make dreams come true for a special child. You can watch this story and any of the other Hope for a Home stories we have done on our Fox 10 News Gulfstream TV app.
All right, downtown, trying to get things brightened up a little bit, but still a bit cloudy. We're looking at our Eastern Shore Toyota Hyundai Canberra here, a little bit slow getting into the Wallace Tunnel. Let's go to traffic, where we are seeing some slowdowns right there at the tunnel. This is going to be eastbound I-10. And then with that Merchants Parade, we are seeing slowdowns all on the parade route there. And in downtown Mobile, we are awaiting the next parade, so it is moving a little bit slow down Government Street. So most of our traffic issues today are Mardi Gras related in Mobile County. On the Pensacola side, it's a little slow westbound on I-10 between 110 and Pensacola Highway. Otherwise, things look good. We're going to keep you updated on this as we get into the 5 o'clock hour.
All right, very important. Thank you, Jason, for that update, and you'll continue to let us know. A smiling pierogi-shaped plushie has become Team Poland's surprise sensation at the 2026 Winter Olympics. This after figure skaters celebrated their scores with it on camera, sending the toy viral and sparking a huge demand. The handmade plush sold out within days and even caught the attention of celebrities like Snoop Dogg. While not an official mascot, it has rivaled the popularity of Tina and Milo, the stoat mascots that are nearly impossible to buy. Stoats are a member of the weasel family. Who knew? Fighting for a better future. See how one program is using combat sports to help kids gain confidence, improve their grades, and stay out of trouble. How martial arts is transforming lives after this. When life throws a punch, you've got to know how to fight back. The best tools to win? Confidence, calm, and a clear mind. Leah Kamenaw takes us to a gym in Oregon where kids learn lessons beyond the mat.
Coming back, we're doing it again. Do we understand?
Yes. We're trying to put this place right where the kids are, you know, where the kids need a gym and need access to this.
Now we gotta work our escapes.
10-year-old Jervy Womplu has been coming to Team Quest for 4.5 years now.
It's a nice gym. Everybody here is friendly, and then you're going to get a lot of burpees.
Connected to the gym through his school,
Now I gotta clear this bottom hook.
Womplu says training here has made a big difference in his life.
At first, I was getting bullied, and then I got into fights. I started getting bad grades. I'm not getting into fights no more. I'm not getting suspended.
Come on, 1, 2, 1, 2.
While it may sound unorthodox, Father's Heart Sports believes combat sports can give kids self-confidence, develop better emotional control, and focus.
Ellis. Slide down. Slide down.
He's had growth in so many areas. His confidence mostly.
Betty Lynn's son, Ellis, has been attending Team Quest for 3 years.
It's just a really positive place for the kids, and it really allows them to grow within themselves to do things that maybe they didn't think that they could do.
Emilio, nice power, buddy. Anything in life, when you start something new, it's gonna be a little scary. You're gonna be a little nervous, and you gotta jump in and try things, and you gotta be bold, you gotta be courageous, and those are the things that martial arts teaches you.
Okay? Yes, go!
Currently, 64 athletes in kindergarten to 5th grade are supported through Father's Heart Sports, as well as several teens. And Coach Matt knows that need is only going to continue to grow.
Funding's a big deal, so a lot of these kids don't have money for gloves or uniforms, and then they start going to tournaments. $100 entry fee, you know.
So right now, Father's Heart Sports is looking for support and partnerships.
Here's an opportunity to help some kids get a chance to train martial arts and totally transform their lives and change their outcome in the future.
Coach Matt knows firsthand how martial arts can transform one's life. Originally from outside of Oregon City, Linlin picked up wrestling in high school and took it all the way to the 2000 Olympics, bringing home a silver medal. He then went on to become a professional MMA fighter and coach of the 2016 and 2020 U.S. Olympic wrestling teams.
All the way up, keep that hand out. My favorite thing about seeing that is seeing these guys that came in here, they were nervous, they were timid, they were scared, and they get on the mats, they try it, and then they fall in love with the sport. They stick here for, you know, a decade or so, and then all of a sudden they're adults and they want to come back and coach and give back because it changed their lives.
Those like Carl C.J. Orchard. He started training at Team Quest when he was 5.
I like watching the kids go through, again, what I had to, and being the coach and helping them push through what they have to.
Make sure that jab's nice and long.
Much like his coaches did for him.
Having a program like this is important because it gets kids off the street and away from other stuff. Like, outside, we're not exactly located in the best area in Portland. So it gets kids off of those streets and out of the gangs and other stuff going on and into a disciplined area where they can learn from their actions.
Don't hesitate.